Who's gonna carry the logs? They don't know me, son, but they will. Pain in my chest, fire in my veins, push through the storm, run through the rain. Fear won't break me, I'll never run. Stronger each day, I'm the chosen one. Who's gonna carry it? Who's gonna carry it? They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. I'll carry the boat, I'll carry it all. Through fire and pain, I'll answer the call. No limits, no chains, I'll never be done. They don't know me, son. Voices in my head telling me quit. I silence them all, this is my grit. Every mile, every weight I lift turns my struggle into a gift. Blood on my hands, sweat on my face. Still I rise, I embrace the chase. Harder the battle, the greater I run. I will not stop, I'm second to none. Who's gonna carry it? Who's gonna carry it? They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. I'll carry the boat, I'll carry the pain. Through thunder and lightning, through fire and rain. No fear in my heart, I'll never be done. They don't know me, son. Stronger, faster, push past the line. Every setback fuels my climb. You can't break what can't be broke. I rise again, I carry the load. Who's gonna carry it? Who's gonna carry it? They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. I'll carry the boat, I'll carry it all. Through darkness and trials, I'll answer the call. The fight in my soul, it weighs a ton. But I rise, they don't know me, son.
Who's gonna carry the boat, man? That's 100% fact. With that being said, you already know what it is. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground for them hungry houses. Just got the pound and are ready for the next round. As you can see, I got my other right there. I got my other poster up. Finally got that one up. Yeah, it's lit, man. With that being said, y'all can see the title of this episode, this live, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be checking out part 5 of the Myron Gaines, Nick Fuentes, and Andrew Tate podcast. This should be good. This should be interesting. With that being said, man, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up right here. Boom, just like that. All right. Let's get into this, man. I'm going to go ahead and change this layout real quick. All right, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, the administration prior didn't say anything or help you guys out at all. So I'm completely, empathetic to your position on why you support him, because, the U.S. government turned their back on you during Biden administration. At least
the U.S. government worked with the Brits to lock us up. Blinken signed it. Blinken himself said, get them. Like, this was the highest possible level matrix attack to the tip top. And if Kamala won, I'd be in jail for 25 years. So if anyone says, why does Andrew not go batting against the Trump admin? Well, I just think it would be disrespectful for me to do that. It's not that I don't disagree with a lot of the things they say. Perhaps it's just the old school honor code of thinking, well, okay, yes, everything Nick said is right. It's insane. They're doing lots of things wrong. Completely agree. Completely. But I'm just saying, if you ever look at my brother and I's points of view, it's not some conspiracy. We're not paid. The American admin don't even talk to us because we're so toxic. We're not on their team in any way. We don't have direct link to any of them. It's just a matter of sitting there going, well, at least they highlighted the problem that was happening to us personally. Very much like if Vance were to visit a fucking family farm somewhere in Colorado and help them with their fucking wheat harvest, I'm sure they'd be pro-Vance, irregardless of what his other shit is. That's all it is. So I actually enjoy these conversations. I enjoy learning some of the things you guys know. I enjoy hearing your perspective. I'm not arguing against it. I'm just explaining why. Because he was the only one he saw on TV calling for Romania to be a fair democratic country. And Tristan had.
Yeah, no, your perspective, it's a completely different perspective. So I totally get it. I did want to get in.
And see, that's another thing, bro. If sure, even anybody in the Biden administration had highlighted an issue that was going on that was inhumane in another country that had to do with them, they would support him too. They would support him 100%. And y'all lying if you say, "Oh no, man, I wouldn't support Trump if he was speaking out against some stupid situation that I was going on." You are lying if you say that.
I say it for later or keep going, but I did want to get into Iran, but I don't want to hold anybody up. If you guys got to go, that's totally cool, but I'll leave it to you guys.
Yeah, I got to get going pretty soon, but we can pick it up another time.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll save that one for next time.
But once again, I wish you guys the best, the absolute best. You probably noticed I'm enjoying my summer. So I'm glad you guys are holding it down and keeping it real and saying all the racist things that need to be said. I really wish you the best, and I'm not your enemies in any way. And online and discuss and explain why any of our points of view or any of the things we retweet or XYZ come across a certain way. Anyone who believes I'm a Fed, I strongly think you should have your head checked. And I'd love to know where these Feds are when I'm getting thrown in jail. And anyone who thinks I'm pro-Jew, I'd love to know where their money is, because I don't have any of that shit. So I know the truth, and I think most people actually know the truth. There's just some extreme people on the right who are going to call everybody a Jew in America, and nobody's 100% right about anything. Everybody's a little bit wrong, and that's what's so fantastic about the human condition. We all need to have different points of view, and hopefully if enough people have enough different points of view, we can get somewhere near the truth. And for the conversation, I really enjoyed it, and I'm happy to do it again absolutely anytime.
Did you guys want to tell them what we're thinking about in September? It's up to you guys if you want to.
Well, I know I'm going to be in America in September, so I'm going to be around. So
I got a feeling that he's going to go back on the Fresh and Fit podcast. That's what, because I'm wondering if he's going to go on there. That'd be lit if he went back on there. And I wonder if Nick is going to go back on there too. Might have a real life part 2 podcast to this episode. That would be crazy.
Oh, I don't have anything really that planned. But you know me, Myron, you know me. So just I'll be blowing up your phone anyway, whether we work or we don't work. So absolutely. I'll be around. And, one more thing to really keep in consideration that's so important about this internet world and Twitter and Rumble and all these comments and all this bullshit. I've never had anyone say anything negative to me in person ever, male or female. I've never had a woman even say anything negative. In fact, they come up to me and they dote adoringly. So, all of us are massive cultural forces. We're all massively loved by the general population. And that's a fantastic thing to finally feel after suffering so much, to tell the truth. So I think we should all be very proud of ourselves, and we should enjoy it for what it is, and we should continue to do our very best to be entertaining and tell the truth at a level that people can understand and digest. Work together long enough to make a genuine impact on the culture, because all these evils see a future for Israel with the new current generation. I don't see a future for a lot of these things, considering that the youth, the future of the fans of Myrons and fans of Nick Fuentes is going to be a very different world. So I think we do our very best to keep that in mind and keep it contained and keep it as effective as possible. And we enjoy the battle for what it is. Hopefully it all ends up well for us, because we've pissed some very powerful people off. And as it currently stands, I've suffered the most so far, but I'm not dead. And I hope that none of us end up there. And none of you have to go through what I went through. So let's just phased.
Absolutely. So people, guys, tentatively look for September 19th. I know me and Nick had something set up for September 19th. We'll try to get Andrew in there. If things switch around, obviously I'll update you guys immediately. But right now, mark your calendars for September 19th. Hopefully Andrew can make it in. Or even if he comes in the day after, right? We can, do something with Nick on the 19th, and Andrew comes in and we do something else, right? They'll be in town.
Bro, what did I say? Didn't I just say that I thought Nick was going to come through as well? That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. I would love to see them on. Dude, that would be crazy. I think it is starting to build up to what I said in the last episode about those three plus Tucker and I can't remember her name right now. Candace Owens. There it goes. Something along those lines. Maybe not those two people exactly, but maybe something along those lines. That would be insane.
For a bit, so we'll definitely make it crazy. Bring them on with some girls. It'll be a good time in Miami. Maybe do some vlogs, stuff like that. Nick, what about you, man? Are you gonna do America First tonight?
Yes.
What time are you gonna go live? I'll make sure I get off. Let's move everybody over.
What time?
Yeah.
Oh, nighttime. I'm thinking sometime after.
I guess you are black.
you know, night. I don't know, probably 9:30-ish we'll shoot for. But yeah, no, great conversation. And Andrew, likewise, I don't consider you an enemy at all. I consider you a friend, and it's good to just get on the stream.
Hey, don't does it like that on the stream too? No? That is weird. I don't know. But nah, but that's I love how Nick decides when he wants to and when he doesn't want to do a show. Because I know a lot of people, he was talking about this in one of his earlier episodes. Somebody was complaining about him not going live or whatever, how it takes him like 2 hours to start a show or whatever. And he's like, dude, I go live when I want to go live. That right there is a status that you should be at. People begging you to go live and mad because you're not live yet, and you just like some people have the audacity to sit there and try to tell you what you should do. No.
And just talk, and it's different perspectives and it's different views, and that's really what it's about. You know, it's no gatekeepers, no censorship, none of that shit. As long as people can get together, and you know, I think, like you said, we're all 90% on the same side. That's what counts. So great conversation, fellas. Let's pick it up again soon.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, guys. I'll see y'all. I'm gonna stay on stream, guys. If you're watching, definitely once Nick goes live, I'll move everybody over there and I'm gonna get off. So let me know, Nick, if you do get a time. I know you're on black people time though, even though you're white.
I will.
All right, man. Later, guys.
All right, see you guys.
All right. All right, chat. I'll see you, Andrew. Peace out, brother. All right, guys. So hold on one sec. I'm going to go ahead. W stream, ninjas. W stream. W stream. I got a black screen. Give me 1 sec. Ninja.
Hey, that was a W stream, bro. I can't even lie. That was probably one of the best ones that I've seen in a long time. I love streams like this because they get together and they argue their points to each other and whatnot. And not necessarily argue, but they debate their points to each other and whatnot. And you get to hear from each perspective why they think what they think. It's very, very interesting. It's kind of like watching it's kind of like watching two lawyers, a defense attorney and a prosecution, going at it in court. And then you got the judge sitting up there. That's kind of what it's like. Not to the same level of what's the word I'm looking for? Severity, so to speak. Not to the same level of severity as a courthouse. But that's the vibes that you get from watching streams like this. And you learn a lot too.
I got to turn my camera on.
Not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here. They're gonna need to send in the National Guard, a fucking SWAT team, because I ain't going nowhere.
The show goes on, motherfuckers. The show goes on. You guys can chill right here. When Nick goes live, I'll move all y'all over there. I know he sometimes just starts it up whenever. Or, you know, if you wanna go do something else, I don't know. But the show goes on over here, guys. Actually, I was gonna react to some news, and I also wanted to cover a little bit of Iran. I know we couldn't get Tate or Nick's opinion on it because they gotta run. But what I'll do is, and I actually got a lot of you guys sent me a video that you guys want me to react to. A Zionist guy, some fucking loser, basically was trying to say that I'm a hypocrite or whatever. So what I did this morning was I went through his video. We're going to debunk that stupid motherfucker.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You already know when Myron goes to a video to debunk something, like he dives deep. So this dude's in for some trouble.
So, you know, we're going to definitely do some reactions to this. But real quick, when it comes to the whole Iran war. So there's a bunch of news coming out, guys, that there's a high likelihood that we are going to end up with a conflict with Iran, either at the end of this month, okay, or the end of the year. Dudes are saying call Sneeko and Zerka. You know what? Let me try calling Sneeko. I don't know if he'll answer, but I'll do it just for you guys.
That's crazy, bro. I haven't heard of Sneeko and Zerka in a long time. These people still, like, come on, bro. Like, that's in the past, but hey.
Give me 1 second. If they don't answer, we'll get into Iran and the other stuff. But I got y'all. Let me call Sneeko right now for y'all real quick. And actually, let me fucking connect the Bluetooth so you guys can hear the phone call. We got some high-tech shit over here, ninjas. So, boom. I'm gonna call Sneeko right now. I'll try to call Zerka too. But I don't know where Zerka's been, bro. To be honest with y'all. He went to Colombia and I haven't heard from him since. He literally went to Colombia. I haven't heard from him since, bro. So let me try calling Sneeko right now.
Either he decided to go there and retire, or something happened to him. We ain't gonna hear from either anymore or for a long time. Or he's just off the grid for a little while.
He is in Miami. What the hell? Yo, Sneeko, you there? What's up, bro? I'm on stream right now. I just wrapped up with Nick and Tate, and everybody was spamming the chat saying calls Zerka, calls Sneeko. I don't know if Zerka's gonna answer, but I figured I knew you're here in Miami, so I would hit you up real quick. So, but they can hear you on stream right now. I got like the Bluetooth and shit like that, so they can hear you clearly. What's up?
I can't hear nothing. Can y'all?
Yeah, man. I was there kind of in the middle to, you know, be there and, you know, ask some questions and stuff like that. I had a couple questions I want to ask because I thought try to get some thought-provoking conversation. Hold on, they're saying they can't hear you. Let me turn you up real quick. There we go. Now they can hear. My bad. All right, go ahead. They should be able to hear you now. I have to fucking unmute the call-in line.
Yeah. Do you want me to pull up to the studio? I'm here, just doing some work right now, but I could head over.
Shit. The only thing that sucks is fuck. I do got my other mic set up. They're saying there's an echo. I think I know why there's an echo. Hold on 1 sec. Let me fucking fix this shit.
Uncle Myron back at it.
Hey, bro. If niggas saw my goddamn thing, they wouldn't be talking shit. All right, I'll fix the echo, guys. You guys should only be able to hear Sneeko now and not hear an echo. Bro, I don't want to hear nothing from these niggas, bro. I'm running like 7 monitors here, a 4-point camera system, 2 fucking mixers. I got you on Bluetooth. Like, come on. I got a fucking spaceship over here.
I saw Uncle Myron was coming out in the beginning of the stream, but you were able to get the technical difficulty. Did you?
That's crazy, bro. 7 monitors? That is insane.
Use Discord or what did you use?
Nah, bro. I was using Zoom, but the problem is I had a bunch of tabs open, and that fucked everything up. Oh, they're saying there's still
so Zoom didn't work. So maybe Discord isn't the issue. Maybe it's the common denominator is you.
Well, I don't know about that, but still echo? No, there shouldn't be an echo. Man, hey, bro. Hey, this is the first time I've used this shit on stream, so you know what? Fuck it. I know what I'm gonna do. All right, go ahead. Now they can hear you.
All right, cool. So, yeah, do you want me to come to the studio? I'm across the street.
Yeah, you can if you want. Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'll when you show up, just grab a chair, I guess, and just like bring it in, because I'm in the Fed reaction room.
All right. What are you're covering Iran? What are we doing?
I'm gonna cover Iran, and then I was gonna like react to a video and debunk this fucking idiot or whatever.
That's crazy. Let's see. Myron turned into a Haitian. That's crazy. Hold up. Of course. Technical difficulties, bro. You can't make this up every time. Thank you.
I think here. So it backfired, and they hit them back. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So the press guys could not document the buildings that were hit. And there's footage of this, like German reporters being told that they can't fucking film, blah, 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 for operational security. So Israel did a really good job of containing the media and showing the damage that was done, right? But they did a lot of damage. So what ended up happening was once the United States bombed Iran, they had to go ahead and just like, kind of end the conflict. And the reason why, don't let Israel like fucking lie to y'all. The big reason why Israel agreed to a ceasefire was because they can no longer defend themselves. They're running out of the interceptor missiles. Guys, those interceptor missiles that they were using are significantly more expensive than the missiles that Iran was shooting at them. So in a war of attrition, there's no way that Israel would have been able to continue defending itself. So Trump bombs Fordo and the other nuclear facilities and gets a ceasefire. But you're fucking drunk if you think that that's going to be the end. What's really going to happen is Israel is restocking, preparing, and getting ready for a second fight because their last plan didn't work and they didn't get regime change like they want. It was never about the nuclear weapons. The nuclear weapons were just a bullshit excuse to go in. So make no mistake about it, guys. They are going to go in again. It's just a matter of, are they going to go in at the end of this month or at the end of the year? But it's inevitable that a war with Iran is brewing and it's going to happen. Okay? But anyway, I'll just like finish up my little thing there.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That does happen. They're gonna be on their own. Can we just give Israel back to the Jews, the Israelites, the real Jews and Israelites, not the ones, not the ones that claim they're Jews over there, but the real Jews, the real Israelites, the real descendants of Abraham. Can we just give that land back to them? Let them build the temple that they want to do, and just have peace over there in the Middle East. Y'all go over there, you stay on your side, we stay on our side, and call it a day. But no, it's never that easy. It's never that easy, bro. So if that does happen, after the ceasefire has been signed, they're going to be on their own. There ain't going to be nothing else I can say to defend them. There's going to be nothing else I can say to defend them. That's a fact. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mommies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And we'll get into more of that later on in another episode. I just really wanted to finish the segments with the three of them. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let Rev take it from here, man.
You're really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will. I'm that nigga.
Motherfucker, because it's my world and every motherfucking thing in it. That including your asshole too.
Well, if God send the devil in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit, then motherfucker, you fucked up, huh? You fucked up, huh? You know your ass is doomed. What you got to speak? If you don't know shit to speak on this topic I'm bringing up, shut your goddamn ass up.
What do you say, Gerard? You ignorant slut.
I don't think I'm God. I ain't say I think I believe. I know, and if you study the words, you study my book, you will know I'm me too.
You didn't create the heaven and the earth, baby.
But I did. I'm that motherfucker. You know me, don't you?
Hell no, I don't want you.
You don't know me? Then shame on your goddamn ass then. Shit, I'm the motherfucker. Give a fuck what you believe in. Believe in you some goddamn Ku Klux Klans members, don't you? And house nigga, bitch-made ass, nincome fucking poops, monkey-minded, Afrocentric motherfuckers. You wanna call me and tell me your opinion?